Welcome to
Evalou. We are back. We are here to do a review
in person.
for now because there's more reviews going on. But today we saw New Year, the big review, and the biggest one before the grand one of Royal Rumble. And it was really good.
Yes.
It was really good.
Probably one of the best Royal Rumbles in a long time.
It was best. And surprise. There was not too much surprises, but there was some couple of
unexpected rumors that turned out to be true.
Yes. So we got 4 matches, 2 with the Royal Rumble matches. So we're gonna talk about the first match with the Women's Royal Rumble. First match is the Women's Royal Rumble match. And it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. It started slow in the beginning, but here are the entries of the that started it. The title was number 1.
Yeah.
You know, she came in, and then number 2, which we knew she was gonna come back.
Yeah.
Naomi is back. You know, Trinity. You know, she came back and. And she lasted an hour and 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Wow. So I was happy to see her back home.
Yeah. So the question is that she's gonna be part of SmackDown. So, but let's see.
Let's see what kind of storyline they have planned.
Yeah. So number 3 was Bailey. You know, it was funny because when SmackDown when she told the number, she was disappointed. Yeah. So it was like. Let's see. She's right that. Number 4 was Candice LeRae, which she was quite a role. And number 5 was, of course, a surprise. So years ago, was it last year that Mickey James was in the Rumble?
I think it was last year, 2 years ago.
Well, Mickey James came in as a team. Well, in time was Impact Knockout Champion.
Yeah.
But this time, TNA is officially back. So, Jordan Grace, currently TNA Knockout Champion, who actually beat the ones in the Rumble, Naomi.
Yes.
And it was shocking that she was in it. So
I was like, wow, another crossover.
Yeah. So and he said, imagine we doing like a big storyline. I said,
down the line, when TNA gets back to establishing themselves as TNA again.
Yeah, once they establish themselves as TNA again, then WWE could do like a Forbidden Door invasion type of storyline, like a properly storyline,
right? Not
AEW where there's like Forbidden Door where everybody comes in.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean, I don't mind the matches being great, but if there's no story behind it, like there could be somebody from New Japan and they have a rivalry with John Moxley or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on,
right? Exactly.
So, but with Naomi and Jeff and Jordan Grace, they had a rivalry in TNA, So number 6 was Indy Hartwell. So the way the female tag team, the way were kind of united. And then number 7 was Asuka. And it's funny because Bailey thought she was going to be by herself.
Which I don't understand that. Like, obviously you knew that they were going to be.
But they said that you got this. They told that the caller said you got this. You have the name to be on the Rumble. You have the Rumble, the name of the Rumble.
Yeah.
But she assumed she was going to be by herself. But when she saw that Asuka was,
so she was blindsided. She didn't know.
She was kind of blindsided.
It's like that's what I feel like with the storyline is that they're keeping her out of like the plans. It's like they're keeping her in the dark.
Yeah.
And I think she's gonna start to realize that and get fed up.
Exactly. So, number 8 was Ami Nile. She did her thing. She did box a little bit. When the next person, when she came in, but she kind of boxed a little bit. So, and then number 9 is Katana Chance, who she lost. How the McCain lost the tag team title with Asuka and Kylie.
Yep.
Number 10 is Bianca Belair, because she did her thing, And then number 11, Kairi saying, well, Damage Control kind of was united, but they were also not like working with Bailey.
Right.
much, you know.
No, they weren't.
So
They kind of like avoided her. It looked like.
I know.
I was like, I'm done.
I know. So number 12 was Tegan Knox, you know, their thing, you know. Number 13 was Kaden Clark, so Kaden and Katana, you know, team up. It was like tag teams.
A lot of tag teams.
A lot of tag teams
Yeah.
in the Rumble. So one tag team came in, Chelsea Green came in, number 14, and then Piper Niven came after.
Oh my god, that was so funny when she called Piper, or when Piper called Chelsea, and she was like pretending like she was gonna put her on the floor.
Yeah, because last year she got eliminated so fast.
Yeah.
And so this year she thought that she was eliminated so fast. But,
Yeah.
But Piper disaved her. So
Yeah.
and she's like teased her. She's like,
She was like, nah, I'm kidding.
That's so funny. That's so funny. So number 16 is Riley, which we haven't seen her since NXT.
That's right.
Number 17 is Selena Vega. You know, she did her thing.
She lasted a while.
Yeah, she did last a while. She did her thing. You know, Code Breaker, did everything. Number 18 was Maxie Dupree.
Yes.
You know, she's still in training.
She's still training.
Yeah, you know, because she was trying to do the Hurricane Honor, but you know, she.
So the first Hurricane Rana, she did the Hurricane Rana to Bailey. The first time she messed up because she was supposed to do the spinning one.
She tried to cut. She wanted her. She said she. I know what she was trying to do. She was trying to make her mouth to cut, but
Right.
I guess there was no communication.
Yeah.
So I guess they like, you know, I guess that's why they didn't play.
Yeah.
Because she said that because when I saw Ring the Bell, she said that she loved to see Carrie Cuddy because she loved that she took the helicopter thing.
Yeah.
So that's why she was trying to do that too, but I guess
miscommunication.
it was miscommunication.
And so they did it again the second time that she did it.
Yeah. So she's really
Yeah.
really proud.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course number 19 is none other than Nia Jax.
Yes. So we were like, what is gonna happen here? Because every year she gets ganged up on.
Well, she eliminated eight women. So she eliminated who she eliminated? She eliminated Piper. She eliminated Zaya. She eliminated Katana, Ivy, and who else? Well, the next person after was Shotzi. So that was number 20.
Yeah.
And then number 21, Becky. You know,
Yeah.
she did her thing. And then number 22, Alba Fire. You know.
Right.
Did her thing. And then number 23 was Shayna Baszler, you know. Of course she did her thing, you know. Yeah, did her thing. And then number 24.
It was R-Truth. I'm dead. No, it was about Hala. And then as she was coming to the ring, R-Truth music came up. And you know, he came out and he was like, I'm in this, I'm in the Royal Rumble. And then he goes into the ring and then Nia Jax eliminates him. And then out of here she's like, no, you're in the men's Royal Rumble. This is the women's Royal Rumble. And then he was like, you're telling me that they were women? I like that. I can't.
and then Hala went in the ring and then she got in about 9
So fast.
seconds.
Yeah. And she blamed R-Truth for that.
Yeah,
she tried to go after R-Truth and the referees rolled her back.
It was an average. So, yeah. And then number 25 was Meechin Lee again. You know, she did her thing. That was a crazy deep.
Yeah, springboard DDT, yeah.
She did that was crazy. You know, yeah, badass.
Yeah.
Number 26 is Zoe, another one, you know, doing her thing. And then number 27, Roxanne Perez made her return. You know, had a Rumble second time.
But this time she's a much bigger star and everyone knows her now.
Yeah. And then number 28, she
The
arrived.
the official debut of
Yes.
Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
I'm glad she kept her A Storm Is Coming intro
Yes.
to her music.
Yes. And it's like with her and then Cody, you know, they cut their entrances
Yeah.
and stuff, but yeah. They did her thing. She eliminated Nia.
Yes. And she picked her up twice like nothing.
Yes.
I was like
And then her Bianca had to stare down and it was like rematch. You know? So and then number 29 is first time Tiffany Stratton.
Yep.
She did her thing, you
Yeah,
know, and you know. And then number 30 is returning of Liv Morgan.
Good to see her back.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it was crazy. So it was now So it was down between
It was Bianca, Jade,
Jade, Liv, and
Bailey. That was probably like the best Final Four.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. And it was tough because, you know, because Bianca did won the Royal Rumble before,
Yeah.
so it's like she would be a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner, and she would win. And then Liv never won, and then Jay would be the first time winning, and then also Bailey.
And then Bailey be the first time too.
So
crazy. It was like anyone's game, anyone could win.
but you predicted it.
Yeah, I predicted Bailey because, like I said, it was her. She's been there for a while. It's her time. She and Sasha are the last two before horsewomen to not win the Royal Rumble. So, and yeah, I think it's her. It's time for her to get her flowers again.
Yes. Yes, Bailey.
And with the storyline with the damage control, how like they're starting to like miscommunicate. So like obviously something's happening.
When did we started watching Bailey and Sasha like matches? 2014, right?
I think so. So she's been WWE for like 10 years, a little over 10 years now. Crazy how time flies.
Yeah, so yeah, it is a moment. So she is the third, fourth horsewoman to ever win the Royal Rumble.
And she's gonna have her first singles match at WrestleMania. That's crazy.
I know, that's crazy.
That's never happened.
Yeah, it's a time. It's a time, you know? And I see it probably say, oh, you know, this is the Jade and what, but Jade is still learning. She's still got it. She's still learning. And
I think it'd be better for Jade to have non-title matches first or non-title rivalries first before she moves up to the titles. So,
But eventually, I said this before while we were watching the Rumble. I think, because remember you said that her and Nia should come back together.
yeah.
I think this could be a fair forward between, I don't know, it could be a fair forward or fair five. We'll see, because, you know, you got Liv and Rhea, and then you got Becky and Rhea, and then Nia and Rhea, and then also Jade.
I feel like all those women want to go after Rhea.
Yeah, so it would probably make sense, you know, to make it that way.
Yeah.
And then it really decides to take Kylie. I mean, like Io. So yeah, so I guess you talk about the next match today. I'm not talking about
Next match, the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship between Roman Reigns, LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Reigns. And yes, it was a predictable match, but it was still kind of crazy. It was still fun and exciting, but we knew what was gonna happen. All the men got their chance to shine, and a lot of like uncertainty in terms of like how the match was gonna. Like we knew what we had a feeling how it was gonna end, but we just didn't know. We knew who was gonna win, but we didn't know how. Like who was gonna interfere. Like, is Ever gonna get knocked down? Like he always gets knocked out in every Roman Reigns match. And this time he didn't get knocked out, but he got pulled out by Solo, who interfered. And so, you know, he took out everybody, and he tried to take out AJ in the corner with the barricade. And AJ moved, thank God. And Samantha almost got hit. I was like, oh my God, I know.
I'm like,
it was
why?
this close to hitting her. I was like, that how?
Like he almost crashed into her. I'm like, oh my God.
I was like, I'm done.
You know, he's great. So like, I can handle it.
I know, right?
But yeah, I mean, it was predictable. I think it was AJ used for those up down fall, right? Yeah. And I think he did the spear thing.
So, Roman Reigns still champion, which we understood, obviously, because, you know, there were so many rumors with The Rock and him at WrestleMania, and then obviously who was going to win the Men's Royal Rumble, so he had to still be champion for WrestleMania. There was no other way.
Yeah, you know, it's another Roman Reigns that's.
But I think it's gonna be over at WrestleMania. He has to lose it. I think he's done at WrestleMania. There's no way he can continue on as champion.
There's just see, there's hope.
That's
There's hope.
my guess.
Because, well, we'll talk about the winner in a sec, but yeah. It was nothing to do with Roman Reigns match, you know. I didn't expect too much. I'm like, Roman Reigns will win, you know. But the next match is also kind of pissing me off.
Oh my God.
So, I'm going to talk about it again. So the next match is the United States Championship between Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. And It was a crazy match.
Yeah.
It was a crazy match, it was nerve-wracking too.
It was, yeah. You know, Kevin didn't have his cast, and that was the thing that, you know, Logan Paul was like, you can't use that cast, it's illegal.
Yeah, he keep injuring his hand. And,
Yeah.
You know, that was like his main target, injuring his hand. And yeah, but Kevin Key, like, but Logan didn't even have like a finisher.
No.
You know, he was trying to do all his signature moves on
Right.
Kevin, but it doesn't work. You know, so
Yeah.
and even he did that knockout punch, and it did like Kevin just kick out,
Yeah.
and it was crazy. So it was up to it was the point when one of Logan's friends like tried to do something. I don't know what he was trying to do.
He tried to give him the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
But the referee saw it this time. He's like, no, out of here, get out. So then they had like the ring, like I guess security come and try to escort him out of the area. And then freaking
Dumber.
exactly. Austin Theory and
Grayson
Waller come out, and so Grayson's distracting, you know, he's taking care, like looking at what's happening in the ring at ringside, and then Austin tries to give Logan Paul the brass knuckles to use on Kevin Owens, and
Kevin,
he
and he hit Kevin, and Kevin caught it, and that's why he did the stunner on Logan.
Yeah.
And then that's why he did he got the
brass knuckles.
no, he took out the brass
Oh
knuckles.
yeah, he took out the brass knuckles.
And then that's where he
hit Logan Paul with it, and he was pinning, but he didn't take the brass knuckles off.
and
Kept them on.
and I'm saying, do you work at a TV with Wiggum was
Exactly.
And-
He should have
and-
taught you.
he told you, take off the brass knuckles when you use it.
And the way he was putting it, like it was like literally like right there for the world to see, like, look, Raph, look. I'm like, are you serious? So the referee was counting, he actually counted the 3, and as soon as he hit the 3, he was like, no, wait, no. And then fucking disqualification. I was so mad.
That was his fault though. He should have taken it off.
Yeah.
He should have, like I said, he should have learned from Vigo.
Yeah.
Because Vigo used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
When he went matches, he used the brass knuckles, not to push it out,
And then
put it away,
Right.
and the referee didn't see it.
Didn't.
But nope, he just had it on the whole thing. But yeah, he got himself disqualified. So there's gonna be a rematch probably in WrestleMania. But the match ended when Hugo Rockets won and kept the title.
Yeah.
Kevin still could attacking him,
Yeah.
and then he did that powerbomb on Logan on the table.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
I mean, he deserved it, but still, like, it was his fault.
I'm like, Kevin, really? That's crazy.
Well, I guess you gotta wait till WrestleMania for that.
So.
All right, so next thing we're gonna talk about is the men's Royal Rumble match.
A Royal Rumble match. Alright, so number 1, Jey Uso. Which, were we surprised? I don't know. Did they show him pick his number on SmackDown? I forgot. Yeah, right?
Yeah, but does it say he didn't react?
He didn't have a reaction, so I didn't know if he was.
No, he was not on SmackDown. It was Jimmy. It was Jimmy.
Oh, it was Jimmy. Yeah.
but cause Walt they didn't do the.
Oh, they didn't do it. No. But yeah. So it was kind of shocking that he was number 1, but also shocking who was number 2.
I know. He had a reaction. He had a reaction.
Yeah, he did.
He had a reaction when
it was like he looked like he was upset.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso number 2. So the brothers started the Royal Rumble, and so that was interesting. Number 3, Grayson Waller, who we just saw him the match before, and number 4, the returning Andrade.
Yes.
Which we heard rumors of him coming back. He was just he just left AEW, and so
the question is, which show will he be on?
Well, if Charlotte is still on SmackDown, then
SmackDown.
But we don't know, since Charlotte's injured. We don't know.
Well, let's just see. Well, let's just see, because if he goes to SmackDown, let's see if the whole LWO.
Literally, SmackDown's gonna be the home of all the Hispanics except Dominic. Because that's it. Everybody else is on SmackDown. And And then number 5, Carmelo Hayes from NXT.
Yeah.
Not shocking because he's been on even
He
on
wasn't
SmackDown.
last year.
Yeah.
So.
And he's been on the main roster a few times too.
Yeah.
Number 6, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 7, Santos Escobar. So he comes in and he tries to form an alliance with Andrade.
I think they had maybe in the Mexican the show, but
but no, there's no alliance right now at least.
Nope.
Number 8, Karrion Kross. So yeah, now that he has his new team, his new stable, let's see how he does in the Rumble. And speaking of Dominic, he's number 9, so he comes in. I don't know why he has all these.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10 is Carlito.
You know what's funny? It was like Hispanic after Hispanic.
I know, right? For real, that's so funny. Number 11, Bobby Lashley. So Bobby Lashley comes out, he tries to go straight for Karrion Kross.
Mm-hmm.
Number 12 is Ludwig Kaiser. And so let's see, how he does in the Rumble. 13, Austin Theory. We just saw him in the match before, trying to interfere.
Mm-hmm.
14, Finn Balor. So Dominic has his partner to try to help him out.
Mm-hmm.
15 is Cody Rhodes. So will he be able to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles? It hasn't been done in 25, 26 years.
Yep.
Since Stone Cold. 16 is Bronson Reed. 17 is Kofi Mania. Kofi Kingston.
Keith said he would be in Rumble, so.
Yes. So 18 is Gunther, who was my pick, original pick.
Yeah, well, so Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh yeah, he got eliminated before he came out.
He got
yeah.
Kofi.
So he was coming out as Ludwig got eliminated, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like talking trash to him. 19 is Ivar, someone who has been showing, because Eric is injured, so he's been on a singles competition so far.
Mm-hmm.
20 is Braun Breaker from NXT.
Which he was in the Rumble last year.
Yeah. 21 is Omos, who we haven't seen in quite a while, so that was
It's
kind of shocking.
It's weird. He's still almost on.
I think he's one of the free. Remember, they still have those free agents that can appear on both shows.
Yeah.
But I guess he just, I don't know. They're trying to figure out what to do with him.
Oh, number 22. So Pat McAfee was
yes, the guest commentator for
Royal Rumble. So when we didn't know who was number 22 until we heard his music. We were like, ah.
I know, right?
So Pat was in the match.
Yeah.
So the moment he got himself in, like trying to get inside, he see Omos and Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Like
looking at
like
him.
look at him.
Yeah.
And then he's like hesitating going in, but every time he goes in, they look like they're about to tag him.
Yeah.
And you know what? He keep going out.
Yeah.
And then he just walked out.
Yeah, he eliminated himself. He went over the top rope and then stepped down. I
I
was like, "Are you
They
serious?"
didn't say how long he. They didn't say how long he was there.
I think it was like he said something about 30-something seconds.
35 seconds.
Something like that. Yeah.
He said because Michael rubbed his face. I'm the longest
Announcer. Yeah, he said he's still the longest announcer to still be in the Royal Rumble. That he has that record. I'm like, are you serious? Number 23, JD McDonough. So
okay, that was hilarious. So JD McDonough, I forgot what happened. I know he got attacked, right?
By Braun Breaker, because Braun Breaker got eliminated by Dominic.
Yeah. So
which I was shocked.
Yeah, Braun Breaker, Dominic, and then because Braun eliminated Omos, and then Dominic eliminated Braun, and then Braun speared
JD before he even got into the ring.
And I said, imagine R-Truth comes on.
I know.
And number 24 was R-Truth.
Was R-Truth. So R-Truth was like, he put him in the ring to like, I guess to help him in his eyes, to help him. But as soon as he got in the ring, he got eliminated.
Yeah, by Jay.
So he was like Valhalla. He was like the male version of Valhalla. Same way, literally the same way. So.
And then R-Truth, like, this man, he's like confused of which match he's in. He's in a tag team match with Dominic.
So like, he stands on the apron and he's like trying to get Dominic to tag him in. So he goes like this to get the audience to clap. I'm like, are you serious? So then finally Dominic tags him in. And then freaking Michael Cole goes, oh, now he's the legal man. I'm like, are you serious?
And then he was doing John Cena's move. He was doing the show.
His childhood hero.
He was doing the show tackle, and then he was trying to do the
five knuckle shuffle. I'm done. And then number 25 is The Miz.
Wait, they both will try to team up. And then when they were trying to talk, when they both tried to attack Dominic, R-Truth was like, no.
He was like confused at who he was supposed to like team with. I'm done. Number 26 is Damian Priest. So he comes out and
he eliminated R-Truth.
Oh my god, he finally got annoyed with R-Truth and he eliminated him. 27, CM Punk, his first Royal Rumble in 10 years. Mm-hmm. So that was cool. 28, Ricochet. We forgot about Ricochet. We were like trying to figure out who the last three were. Yeah, we were trying to figure out who the last three were. We were like, oh. And then the same thing with number 29. We were like, oh.
That was funny. We forgot about Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre
had a rivalry with Seth.
So Drew McIntyre's number 29. We were like, who could it be? And then it's Drew McIntyre. Like, oh.
Because we expected like returns and surprises and something like that. Because the women's one, we had surprises.
Yeah, we had a few surprises.
But with the man,
really
like,
the only one was Andrade. That was like the only really
Andrade and
yeah, right. Andrade. Yeah, this is Andrade. Of someone who's coming back. And then number 30 was a return. So you notice that the two were the last one were returned. So Liv and then Sammy.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen Sammy in a few months. So Sammy was number 30. He went straight after Drew McIntyre because in the storyline Drew McIntyre was the one that took him out. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So that was number 30. And then it was down to Gunther.
It was down to Gunther, Sammy, CM
Punk and Cody. Those were the last four.
Yeah.
Sammy got eliminated by Gunther. I think, yeah, Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was shocked.
No, Sammy got eliminated by Drew.
Oh, Drew?
Yeah.
Who did you get eliminated by? Oh, I think it was down to Drew. I think it was Drew, Gunther, CM Punk, and Cody.
Yeah. Cody eliminated
Drew. That was kind of a shock.
And then Gunther.
I think it was
Cody. It says Cody, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a shock because last year it was down to them two. They were the final two, and Cody eliminated him. So
yeah, because you predicted that Cody was gonna win.
I thought he was gonna win. And but no, he got eliminated, and then it was down to Cody and CM Punk. After that promo on Raw, I was like, wow. So it was kind of interesting to see the two of them at the last two.
I know.
And they were like both exhausted.
This is the middle finger to AEW.
It really is. I know.
It was a middle finger to AEW because you got supposed to be the owner of AEW at the last two, and you got CM Punk who's supposed to be the top star of AEW.
Exactly.
But
exactly. But no, the final two in the Royal Rumble, and it was like, who was it gonna be? Like I said earlier, Cody, if he won, it would have been, he's this first time in 25 years to have a back-to-back winner. And then CM Punk's never won the Royal Rumble. His last time was 10 years ago. So it was like, who was gonna do it? And like I said, they were both tired, exhausted, and crazy.
Yeah. So, and this is like CM Punk's first televised match for Super Review, but still, it was like live TV for a long time. So, and it was a question of who he's doing. I mean, he hit the chick he had before, so but
it was funny because in this match, like everyone hit it, countering it.
Yeah,
I was like, he hasn't hit it yet until he finally hit it. But yeah, so in the end, he did it. Cody Rhodes, back-to-back wins. And it looks like, well, the way it ended, that so Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are both watching from the skybox.
The opposite side.
Yeah.
Opposite each other.
But he was pointing at Roman Reigns. And so last year, we saw Roman Reigns beat Cody. Obviously, he got help. But it looks like he wants another shot at Roman Reigns. But then there's this rumor with The Rock. So, like, I don't know how that's...
Let's see.
It's like,
let's see.
What direction are they going to go in?
I mean, they had to get, they're just hoping that Cody is fighting champion.
Roman has to lose it. Like,
he's been champion for 3.5 years.
That's it. He has to lose it. There's no more.
Like,
He did.
Every man just always agree the same thing. He got help. He knocked on referees. He such and such. I'm like, it's the same thing over and over again. It's nothing new. Like I'm getting tired. I'm getting fatigued.
Exactly. It like reminds me of how when Brock was champion and how he was a part-time champion.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. But like, we know Roman is not gonna. Roman is not gonna be full-time anymore. We know
at least compared to Brock and him, Brock was never a year's champion.
I know that's true.
He was never like a 3 years champion.
No.
Roman Reigns is 3 years and a half champion.
Yeah.
That's too long.
But I think WrestleMania is it.
Because we know WrestleMania 40, it's been his time to lose it.
We know he's never gonna go back to being full time. So like that's it. Once WrestleMania happens, that's it. So
cross fingers.
He had a good run. He had a good career. He had a good run. Now it's time to move on and do whatever it is that he wants to do in his career.
But overall, Rumble was really good.
Yes.
The rightful winners were really expected, I mean, Bailey was kind of for me the shocking one.
Yeah.
But she deserved it because she's been there since day one. Yeah. Almost. Since the whole the revolution started.
Exactly.
And it took time, Mm-hmm. And if it wasn't for Bailey, guys gotta remember, Bailey was the one that ever since, I started watching NXT because the women's matches were crazy.
Yeah.
When they rebranded this stuff like that, when I continued to watch it, I was like, you gotta check out NXT. It's crazy, the matches are crazy, and then we see, matches like Sasha and Bailey, how crazy that match was.
We always wonder why the women in NXT were getting all the shine and not the women on the main roster.
Yeah.
And we were like, Bailey, Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky were all part of that.
Mm-hmm. And NXT is still killing it today.
Mm-hmm.
With the women's in the roster. You got characters that people know.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But yeah, Bailey was the beginning, was the start of the revolution. And it was a time for her to win the Rumble, and also the first time ever to have a single match.
Exactly. Bailey kind of reminds me of like Natty, because they're always giving back to like the up and comers. Like if you guys remember when Io and Dakota were released, Dakota was released. Io was still there. I think it was Triple H that came up to Bailey and was like, we want to put a group together. Who would you choose? And she chose Io, and because Io was kind of like at that time, Io didn't know. Remember, there was rumor that she was going to leave and go back to Japan. And Dakota was released, and so she chose Io and Dakota because she felt like she believed in them, and she wanted to give them a chance to shine again. And so that's what I think. Her and Natty are really giving, like they're self, like they think about the others.
And Becky too. And Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah. They make sure that the women of tomorrow can follow in their footsteps.
Exactly,
when they retire, that the women can follow.
Yeah, because Becky, Charlotte, Bailey, and Natty, like they already left their mark. I mean, Natty, she's been there for forever.
Yeah.
But she's basically the teacher. But Bailey and Sasha and Bailey, Charlotte, and Becky, are the main events. The main events. They are the four horsemen that pay way to the women that are not on the roster right now, including the NXT stars. And without them, we wouldn't have like a main event of these women's matches, or in the Royal Rumble, or the Elimination Chambers, or TLC, or that, or any kind of matches, and even Saudi Arabia, like having women's matches, we would have had that, and if it wasn't for them, we would have had it doing it now, So we gotta give props to Bailey and everybody, again, Bailey deserves it. So, I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm like excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. She's getting her first singles match, and of course she's probably gonna turn face soon anyway with the way the storyline is.
Yeah, she's been there for so long. So And then you also mentioned about how she also carried the pandemic too. So
Exactly.
she did carry during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, so we really, yeah. And Cody, yes, even though he won back to back, you know, but let's just hope that this is
This is his time. Exactly. Let him finish the story.
And if you want to get the game, WWE 2K24.
I know, right? Crazy.
You finish the story back.
Right.
So I would get this, if you keep this hard, if you keep B plus or A minus on it.
I give it an A minus. I would give it an A, but with the fatal 4-way being predictable and whatever, it brought it down to an A minus.
Yeah.
But every other match was good.
Yeah.
And the rightful people.
Yeah. Yeah. With the Rumbles, it's like, it was like half-half. Like how they started and how it was going.
Yeah.
It was like a lot again. It was like so many tag teams.
Yeah, I know.
I think that was my little critique. It was like too many tag teams in the Rumble.
Which we're kind of happy, I mean, especially with the women, but that was the thing that we were complaining about. It's like, there's no tag teams. Like, there weren't a lot of tag teams with the women's roster. So now that there's more tag teams, obviously they're gonna be more in the Rumble too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was like so many tag teams, you know.
Yeah.
And also it kind of dragged until like the heavy hitters coming in, like Becky and Nia. And once Nia comes in, that's when like everything was like, you know, and then Jay Carbo came in, and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, that's when like the heavy hitters come in. And then the same thing with the men. You say up to like the middle, up to like when Cody comes in. Yeah, that's when like everything starts to like pick up.
Right.
But yeah, so the next video is Elimination Chamber.
5 o'clock in the morning.
At 5 o'clock in the morning. We're not gonna watch it live.
No.
Cause that's too early. But we are gonna do soon. So we are gonna do that. So and then after that, I think it was, I saw that it said something in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, there's another event Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
But not before WrestleMania, no? Or before
It
WrestleMania?
says February 2024. So it's Elimination Chamber. 4 or 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning out. No, you're not gonna watch live.
Exactly.
And then Stand and Deliver, and then after that, April 6th to April 7th. 2 days.
Yeah. Crazy.
So yeah, so what you guys think about Royal Rumble? Yeah, like it, you guys dislike it, and what you guys thought about the winners, you know, and what's your prediction for WrestleMania? You know, I say that it's gonna be a fair 5-way for Rhea, with Rhea or something like that, and I said a triple threat, right? It was supposed to be a triple threat with Cody and Seth. And CM Punk, but I guess.
Wow. Let's see. They're trying to throw curveballs at us so we can't predict.
So Triple H is
That's the thing about Triple H is that he's keeping us on our toes. That we don't know where his head is at.
Exactly. You know, everybody's thinking it's one way, and all of a sudden they do a curveball, and then they do it the other way.
Which is good because like that's how it should be with WWE. It shouldn't be predictable all the time.
Exactly.
You know, so
the only thing is predictable is Roman Reigns winning.
and that's it.
That's
But hopefully after WrestleMania it won't be as predictable.
Agreed. Well, we'll see what happens in the relationship, because I know there's probably another number one contender added to
like
the
they
match.
do.
So, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna go, guys. So yeah, so we see you guys at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And everything else. Bye.